My beloved child, be still for a moment. Do not let your thoughts carry you any farther. Do not let your fears speak louder than my voice. Today, I am drawing you closer to me because there is something your heart needs to hear. I am already moving in places you cannot see. I am already opening doors you never imagined could open. I am already arranging moments that will change the direction of your life. Nothing has caught me by surprise. Nothing has escaped my hand. What you call uncertainty has always been under my care. You have wondered if this season would ever change. You have questioned whether your prayers were reaching me. You have searched for signs, hoping to know if I was still near. Listen carefully, my child. I have never stopped listening. Not once. Even the prayers you whispered through tears have been precious to me. Even the words you could not speak were understood by my heart. Before this day is over, I want you to let go of one burden. The burden of believing that you must figure everything out on your own. You were never created to carry tomorrow by yourself. You were never meant to walk without my guidance. That is why I am speaking to you now. Not to fill your mind with more questions, but to quiet the ones that have stolen your peace. There is a path before you. You may not recognize it yet, but I do. There is a purpose unfolding. You may not understand it today, but I already see the beauty that waits beyond this moment. Do not measure my faithfulness by what your eyes can see. Measure it by who I am. I have not changed. My promises have not changed. My love for you has not changed. The world around you may seem uncertain. People may change their minds. Opportunities may come and go, but I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever. Take comfort in that truth. Many times you have looked at closed doors and assumed they were the end. You have watched plans fall apart. You have felt delays that made your heart grow weary. But what if those closed doors protected you? What if those delays were preparing you? What if I was leading you away from what would have wounded you so I could bring you into something far better? My child, I see every road before it is ever walked. I know every conversation before it begins. I know every answer before you ask the question. Nothing in your future is hidden from me. So why should your heart live in fear? Rest in my wisdom instead of your own understanding. Lean on my voice more than your own doubts. Every day I am gently guiding you, even when you do not realize it. Sometimes I guide you by opening a door. Sometimes I guide you by closing one. Sometimes I guide you through waiting. Sometimes I guide you through unexpected change. But every step is leading you closer to the life I have prepared for you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not walking through this season alone. I have been beside you since the beginning. I have watched over every tear. I have strengthened you on days when you believed you had nothing left. I have protected you from dangers you never knew existed. My hand has never left your life. So today, release the weight of trying to control everything. Release the fear that tells you nothing will ever change. Release the voices that tell you you are alone. Listen only to mine, for my voice brings peace. My voice brings hope. My voice leads you toward life. Stay with me through these moments. Let every word settle gently into your heart. I am not finished with your story. I am your guide, and I will lead you one step at a time. My beloved child, I want you to know something that your anxious heart has struggled to believe. I have never stopped guiding you, even when the road became unfamiliar, even when everything around you seemed uncertain, even when you wondered if you had taken the wrong path. I was still leading you. There were moments when you believed I was silent, but my silence was never my absence. I was working beneath the surface, arranging what your eyes could not yet see. The roots of the tallest trees grow in silence before anyone notices their strength. In the same way, I have been building something within you that no storm will be able to destroy. Do not despise the quiet seasons. They are often where my greatest work begins. I know how difficult waiting can feel. You want answers. You want clarity. You want to know when everything will finally come together. But if I revealed every detail today, your faith would no longer need to trust me. So I ask you to walk with me one step at a time. Tomorrow does not belong to fear. It belongs to me. The future has never been outside my hands. Before you wake each morning, I am already there. Before you face a challenge, I have already prepared the strength you will need. Before an obstacle appears, I have already made a way through it. Nothing arrives before my permission. Nothing remains beyond my power. So why carry the weight of tomorrow when I have already carried it for you? Lay those worries before me. You were never meant to live under the constant pressure of what if. What if everything goes wrong? What if I fail again? What if this door never opens? Instead, let your heart learn a new question. What if God is already working? Because I am. Even now, while you are listening to these words, while you are wondering what comes next, while you are quietly hoping for a change, I am working. You may not hear the sound of doors opening. You may not immediately see the pieces falling into place, but my hands have never been still. I am arranging encounters. I am protecting you from paths that would have brought sorrow. I am preparing blessings that require the right time to arrive. Trust my timing. Not because waiting is easy, but because my timing is always filled with purpose. There are blessings that would have become burdens if they had arrived too soon. There are victories that first required a stronger heart. That is why I have been shaping you with patience, not to delay your joy, but to make sure you are ready to receive it. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. I have written a different path for you. The pace may be different, the scenery may be different, but my destination for you is filled with hope. Keep your eyes on me instead of the lives around you. Comparison steals peace. My presence restores it. Whenever uncertainty begins to whisper, return to my voice. Whenever fear tries to lead you, remember who your true guide is. I will never lead you into confusion. I will never abandon you halfway through the journey. I will never ask you to walk a road where my presence cannot reach you. Stay close to me each day. Speak honestly with me. Bring me your questions. Bring me your disappointments. Bring me your hopes. You do not need perfect words. You only need an open heart. I understand every sigh, every silent tear, every prayer spoken in faith. Nothing you entrust to me is ever forgotten. So take a deep breath, my child. Release the need to know everything today. Let me guide tomorrow. Let me carry what has been weighing down your heart. Keep walking with quiet confidence, not because you know every step ahead, but because you know the one who is leading you. Trust my direction. I will never lead you astray. My beloved child, do not be afraid of the road that lies ahead. You do not have to see the entire journey before taking the next step. You only need to stay close to me. I will show you what you need when you need it. Many times you have searched for certainty before moving forward. You wanted every answer, every detail, every assurance. But faith does not grow through certainty. It grows through trust. Trust is choosing to keep walking, even when the horizon is hidden. And every step you take with me is a step in the right direction. I know there are moments when your own thoughts become overwhelming. Questions seem to multiply. Doubts become louder. The future feels heavy. That is why I invite you to rest your mind in my presence. You do not have to solve every problem tonight. You do not have to carry every responsibility alone. Place them into my hands. I am able to hold what is too heavy for you. There are battles you cannot win through worry. There are doors you cannot open through striving. There are answers that only arrive when your heart becomes still enough to hear my voice. Slow down, my child. Do not mistake constant movement for true progress. Sometimes the greatest step forward is learning to wait with confidence. I have never asked you to rush ahead of me. When I lead, there is peace. Even if the journey is unfamiliar, even if the destination has not yet appeared, peace is one of the signs that you are walking with me. Guard that peace. Do not allow fear to steal it. Do not surrender it to discouraging words. Do not trade it for endless worry. My peace is a gift that the world cannot give, and the world cannot take it away. Look back for a moment. Think of the days when you believed there was no way through, yet here you are. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still surrounded by my mercy. Was I not faithful then? Will I become unfaithful now? No, my child. My faithfulness does not change with your circumstances. It remains constant through every season. When you feel weak, I remain strong. When you become uncertain, I remain sure. When you cannot see tomorrow, I already stand within it. Nothing about your future causes me fear, so let your confidence rest in me instead of in what you can understand. I am carefully arranging every season of your life. Some seasons teach you patience, some strengthen your character, some restore what has been broken, some prepare you for blessings that are drawing near. Each one has a purpose. None of them are wasted. Even the moments you wish had never happened can become places where my goodness shines the brightest. Do not believe the lie that your life has fallen behind. I do not measure your journey the way the world does. I am not counting how quickly you arrive. I am shaping who you become along the way. That work is precious to me, and so are you. I smile when you choose faith over fear. I rejoice when you continue praying even without immediate answers. I delight in every small step you take toward me. Never think those moments go unnoticed. I see every act of trust, every quiet prayer, every decision to keep believing. Nothing offered to me is ever insignificant. Continue to fill your heart with my words. Let them become stronger than every fearful thought. Let them remind you that I am near. Whenever uncertainty returns, come back to me. Whenever your heart grows tired, rest with me. Whenever you need direction, ask me. I will not ignore your voice. I will gently lead you, one decision at a time, one day at a time, one faithful step at a time. Stay beside me, my child. Follow my voice, and let your heart be at peace. My beloved child, I am doing more within you than you realize. You often ask me to change your circumstances, but before I change what surrounds you, I desire to strengthen what is within you. A peaceful heart can walk through seasons that once would have caused fear. A heart that trusts me will not be shaken by every unexpected change. That is why I have been patiently shaping you, not to make life harder, but to make you stronger. Do not think that every delay is a sign that I have forgotten you. Some delays are my protection. Some pauses are my preparation. Some quiet seasons are invitations to know me more deeply. If everything happened the moment you asked, you might celebrate the blessing but miss the one who gave it. I want you to know my heart, not only my gifts, because when you know my heart, fear begins to lose its voice. You no longer depend on perfect circumstances to find peace. You find peace because you know I am with you. There are parts of your heart that have grown tired from disappointment. You hoped certain people would stay. You believed certain opportunities would last. You expected some prayers to be answered differently. I understand those feelings. You do not need to hide them from me. Bring them into my presence. Let me replace disappointment with hope. Let me exchange confusion for quiet confidence. I am never discouraged by your honest prayers. Come to me exactly as you are. You do not have to pretend that everything is fine. You do not have to hide your tears. You do not have to smile when your heart feels heavy. I already know, and I remain beside you. There is healing in my presence that no human words can provide. There is rest that cannot be found by chasing more success. There is peace that cannot be purchased or earned. It is my gift to you. Receive it with an open heart. The world teaches you to rely only on your own strength, but I am inviting you to live differently. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to carry every burden until you are exhausted. You do not have to fight every battle alone. Let me be your strength. Let me carry what has become too heavy. The strongest heart is not the one that never struggles. It is the one that keeps returning to me. Each time you choose to trust instead of surrendering to fear, your faith grows stronger. Each time you pray instead of giving up, your spirit becomes steadier. Each time you place your future in my hands, you are building on a foundation that cannot be shaken. I see every quiet act of faith. I see the prayers whispered before the sun rises. I see the moments when you choose kindness even after being hurt. I see the times you continue believing when nothing around you seems to change. None of these moments are hidden from me. They are precious in my sight. Keep your heart free from bitterness. Do not allow yesterday's wounds to become tomorrow's prison. Forgiveness does not mean your pain was small. It means you trust me to bring justice in my perfect way. Release what has been weighing on your soul. There is freedom waiting where resentment once lived. There is joy waiting where fear has made its home. I am gently leading you toward both. Do not rush this work. A tree does not become strong in a single day, neither does the heart. Growth happens quietly. Faith deepens, one decision at a time. And every day you walk with me, you are becoming more secure than you were before. So do not lose heart. Even when you cannot measure your progress, I can. Even when you feel unchanged, I see the transformation taking place. The person you are becoming is stronger, kinder, wiser, more peaceful, more prepared for what lies ahead. That is my work within you, and I always finish what I begin. So rest, my child. Stop measuring your life by what has not happened yet. Instead, notice how faithfully I have carried you this far. Keep bringing your heart to me. Let me continue the work I have begun within you. Trust that I am shaping you with perfect love. My beloved child, I have already gone before you. Long before you noticed the road changing, I was preparing what awaited you. Nothing that I have planned for your life will arrive by accident. Every opportunity, every meeting, every conversation, every open door, I know them all before they appear before you. You have worried that you might miss what I have prepared. Do not let that fear trouble your heart. What I have chosen for you will not be taken away by confusion or delay. As you continue to walk with me, I will guide your steps toward what belongs to you. You do not have to force your way into places where I have not called you. You do not have to chase every opportunity that passes before your eyes. Some doors are distractions. Others are assignments. I will help you recognize the difference. That is why I ask you to stay close to me. My voice will always bring clarity. When the right moment comes, you will sense my peace. You will not need to strive endlessly to make everything happen. What comes from my hand carries a peace that cannot be manufactured by human effort. There have been times when you felt forgotten because others overlooked you. You wondered why someone else received the opportunity you had hoped for. You questioned why another door opened while yours remained closed. My child, never believe that another person's blessing has diminished yours. I have enough grace for every one of my children. Your path has never depended on another person's success. It has always rested in my hands. Be patient when others seem to move ahead more quickly. Do not compare seasons. Fruit ripens at different times. What matters is not how quickly it appears. What matters is that it becomes healthy, lasting, and full of life. That is what I desire for you. I am bringing people into your life who will encourage your faith instead of weakening it. People who will speak hope instead of fear. People who will celebrate your growth instead of competing with it. Do not be discouraged by those who have walked away. Not every goodbye is a loss. Sometimes it is my gentle way of making room for what is better. Trust me with every relationship. I know who strengthens your heart. I know who distracts you from your purpose. I know who genuinely cares for you. You do not have to carry the burden of figuring everything out alone. Ask me for wisdom. I will gladly give it. Do not close your heart because of yesterday's disappointments. A wounded heart often expects every new person to cause the same pain. But I have not called you to live in constant suspicion. I have called you to live in wisdom and peace. There is a difference. Let my love heal the places that still ache. Do not allow old wounds to become walls that keep out the good things I am sending. I want your heart to remain tender, hopeful, ready to receive. You may not understand why certain chapters had to end, but one day you will see that I was protecting your future. You will understand that I was removing what could not remain, so that what was meant for you could finally take its place. My plans are never built upon loss alone. They are always leading toward renewal. Lift your eyes beyond what has ended. There is still so much ahead. There are moments of joy that have not yet arrived. There are prayers waiting to be answered. There are blessings already moving toward your life. Continue walking faithfully. Continue choosing kindness. Continue trusting my direction. Do not become weary because the journey has taken longer than you expected. Every faithful step matters. Every quiet prayer is heard. Every act of obedience is seen. Nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. I delight in those who continue believing without giving up. I delight in hearts that remain humble while they wait. I delight in those who choose gratitude even before they see the answer. That kind of faith brings great peace. So today, Let go of the pressure to make everything happen by your own strength. Let go of the fear of missing your purpose. What I have prepared for you will arrive at the right time. No one can take away what I have placed in your hands. Walk forward with confidence. Keep your eyes on me instead of the changing world around you. Stay close to my voice, and I will faithfully lead you to every place where my blessings are waiting for you. My beloved child, do not allow fear to become the voice that directs your life. I did not create you to be led by fear. I created you to be led by my presence. Fear will always show you the size of the obstacle, but I invite you to look beyond the obstacle and see the one who walks beside you. I have never asked you to be fearless on your own. I simply ask you to trust me when fear appears. There is a difference. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to keep walking because you know I am with you. Every day you are faced with choices. Some are small. Some will shape the course of your future. Do not rush through them. Invite me into each decision. I delight in guiding those who seek my wisdom. You do not have to depend only on your own understanding. My vision reaches far beyond what your eyes can see. I know where each road leads. I know which path brings peace. I know which opportunity carries hidden burdens. Trust that I will gently direct your steps. There will be moments when the easier path seems attractive. It may promise quick results. It may seem to solve today's problems, but not every easy road leads to the life I have prepared for you. Sometimes the path that requires patience is the one filled with my greatest blessings. Do not become discouraged if your journey looks different from what you expected. My plans are not limited by your expectations. I often work in ways that surprise you, not to confuse you, but to remind you that my wisdom is greater than human understanding. When you cannot understand what I am doing, remember who I am. I am faithful. I am constant. I am good. Those truths do not change because your circumstances have changed. Let them become the anchor of your heart. There are thoughts that have quietly stolen your peace. Thoughts that tell you you are not enough. Thoughts that whisper it is too late. Thoughts that say nothing will ever change. Those thoughts do not come from me. Listen carefully to my voice instead. I say you are loved. I say you are valuable. I say your future is still in my hands. I say my plans for you remain secure. Choose which voice you will believe. The voice you follow will shape the direction of your heart. Fill your mind with my promises each day. Return to them whenever uncertainty grows loud. My truth has the power to quiet every anxious thought. Do not be ashamed of needing my help. You were never meant to live independently from me. Every day is an invitation to walk with me. Speak with me when you wake. Speak with me as you work. Speak with me in moments of joy. Speak with me when tears fill your eyes. I never grow tired of hearing your voice. No prayer offered with sincerity is too small for my attention. No concern is beneath my care. Bring everything to me. There is freedom in surrender. The burdens you continue to carry were never meant to remain on your shoulders. Place them in my hands again, even if you have done it before, even if you must do it every day. I will never grow weary of helping you. My patience toward you is greater than you can imagine. When you stumble, I do not walk away. When you become tired, I remain beside you. When you lose your confidence, I continue believing in the purpose I placed within you. Nothing about your weakness changes my love. Nothing about your past changes my desire to lead you forward. Lift your eyes beyond today's concerns. There is more ahead than what you see right now. There are blessings you have not yet imagined. There is peace you have not yet experienced. There is joy that will quietly return to your heart. One step at a time, one day at a time. I will lead you there. Do not hurry ahead of me. Do not turn back because the journey feels long. Stay where my presence is. There you will always find strength for another step. There you will always find hope for another day. There you will always find the assurance that you are deeply loved. So walk with confidence, my child. Not because every answer has been revealed, but because your guide has never lost the way. Keep your heart close to mine. Keep listening for my voice, and let my peace lead you wherever I ask you to go. My beloved child, you do not have to earn my love. You do not have to prove that you deserve my care. My love for you has never depended on your perfection. It has always flowed from my heart. Long before you knew how to pray, I knew your name. Long before you understood my plans, I was watching over your life. Long before you recognized my voice, I was already speaking peace over your future. My love has never been distant. It has never grown weaker. It has never faded with time. When others misunderstood you, I understood. When others walked away, I remained. When others judged what they could see, I looked at your heart. That is how I have always loved you. There are days when you feel strong. There are days when you feel exhausted. Neither changes the way I see you. You are still my beloved child. Do not believe the lie that your difficult days have disappointed me. I know the weight you have carried. I know how hard you have tried to remain hopeful. I know there were nights when sleep would not come because your mind refused to become quiet. I was with you in every one of those moments. You were never facing them alone. Even when the room felt empty, even when no one answered your calls, even when you wondered if anyone truly understood, I was there. My presence is not measured by your emotions. There will be days when you feel my peace deeply. There will be days when everything feels uncertain, yet I remain exactly the same. Do not let changing feelings convince you that my love has changed. My promises do not rise and fall with your emotions. They remain firm because they rest upon my faithfulness. Come to me without fear. You do not have to hide the parts of yourself that feel broken. You do not have to pretend your faith is stronger than it is today. Bring me your honest heart. That is all I ask. If you are weary, come. If you are confused, come. If you are discouraged, come. If you are joyful, come. There is always a place for you in my presence. You never interrupt me. You never become a burden to me. I never become impatient with the sound of your prayers. Every word matters to me. Every tear is seen. Every quiet sigh is heard. I treasure the moments when you choose to spend time with me. Not because I need your attention, but because I know how much your soul needs my peace. The world will continue to offer temporary comfort. It will tell you to place your hope in success, in possessions, in approval, in people. But none of these can love you the way I do. None of them can remain with you through every season. None of them can bring lasting peace to your heart. Only my love remains constant. Only my presence fills the empty places no one else can reach. When your heart begins to feel overwhelmed again, do not search everywhere for answers. Come back to me first. Sit quietly with me. Let my words settle your thoughts. Allow my peace to slow the anxious rhythm of your heart. I am not asking you to carry tomorrow today. I am asking you to trust me today. Tomorrow will have its own grace. And when tomorrow arrives, I will already be there waiting for you. You have never walked into a single day without my presence going before you. You never will. So stop questioning whether you are loved. You are. Stop wondering whether I still care. I do. Stop believing that your mistakes have pushed you beyond my reach. Nothing can separate you from my love when you continue to turn your heart toward me. My arms remain open. My mercy remains new. My compassion never grows old. This is who I am, and this is how I will always be. So, rest in my love, my child. Do not let fear speak louder than my affection for you. Do not let disappointment erase the truth I am speaking over your life. Stay near my heart. Keep listening for my voice, and let my love become the place where your soul finds rest. My beloved child, I am already preparing the next chapter of your life. Do not think that your journey has come to a standstill. Even when everything appears quiet, my hands are still at work. I never stop working for those who place their trust in me. The season you are living in today is not the end of your story. It is a doorway. You may not recognize it yet, but in time you will understand why I led you here. There are opportunities I have reserved especially for you. No one else can take the place I have prepared. No one else can fulfill the purpose I have written upon your life. You do not need to compete for what I have already chosen to give you. Walk in peace instead. Let others hurry if they choose. You do not have to. The blessings I prepare are never lost because you choose to wait upon me. My timing has always been filled with wisdom. There are moments when you ask me to move quickly, yet I see what lies beyond today. I know what your heart will need tomorrow. That is why I never act carelessly. Every answer I give, every delay I allow, every door I open, every door I close, they are all expressions of my love for you. Trust that I know what is best, even when you cannot yet understand. Do not become discouraged because some dreams have taken longer than you expected. Dreams that are built upon my purpose are never forgotten. I have not misplaced a single prayer you have offered. I have not ignored a single hope you have entrusted to me. They remain safely in my care. When the proper time arrives, you will see how faithfully I have remembered them all. Until then, continue to prepare your heart. Remain teachable. Remain grateful. Remain humble. These are beautiful qualities that allow my peace to grow within you. Do not allow impatience to steal the joy of today's blessings. There is goodness surrounding you even now. Look carefully. Notice the strength I have already given you. Notice the peace that has quietly replaced fears you once carried. Notice how far I have already brought you. You are not standing where you once stood. You have grown. You have learned. You have become more dependent upon my voice than upon your own understanding. That is beautiful in my sight. Sometimes you wonder if small acts of faith really matter. They do. Each prayer, each kind word, each moment of forgiveness, each decision to trust me. They are like seeds planted in good soil. Growth may not be immediate, but life is already beginning beneath the surface. Never underestimate what I can do through simple faithfulness. I delight in steady hearts. Hearts that continue believing without demanding immediate proof. Hearts that choose gratitude before the answer arrives. Those hearts experience a peace that circumstances cannot steal. Keep looking forward, my child. Do not spend your days replaying what cannot be changed. Yesterday has already fulfilled its purpose. Today is the gift I have placed before you. Receive it with hope. Receive it with expectation. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am with you. My presence is the greatest blessing you will ever possess. Where I lead, I also provide. Where I send you, I also strengthen you. Where I call you, I also remain beside you. You never walk into an unfamiliar place alone. I arrive before you. I remain with you. And I continue beside you until the journey is complete. So release the pressure to know exactly how everything will unfold. You do not need every answer to experience my peace. You only need to remember who is holding your future. I am the same faithful Father who has carried you this far. I will not stop now. There are still beautiful days ahead. There are still prayers waiting to be answered. There are still moments of joy prepared for you. Walk toward them with confidence, not confidence in yourself, confidence in me. Keep your eyes upon my direction. Keep your heart open to my voice. Keep believing that I am making a way before you, and continue following me, one peaceful step at a time. My beloved child, lift your eyes for a moment. Do not look only at what is still unfinished. Look at how faithfully I have carried you until this day. There were seasons you believed you would never survive, yet here you are. There were burdens you thought would crush your spirit, yet I gave you strength for another day. There were nights when you could not see a way forward, yet morning always came. Not because life became easy, but because I remained faithful. I have been with you through every chapter. I was there when your heart was full of hope. I was there when disappointment tried to take that hope away. I was there when your prayers were filled with confidence. And I remained beside you when all you could offer was silence. Nothing has ever separated you from my care. Even when you felt distant from me, I was never distant from you. Sometimes you judge your journey by what has not happened. You measure your life by the dreams that still seem far away. But I invite you to see your life through my eyes. I see every lesson you have learned. I see every fear you have overcome. I see every moment your faith chose to stand instead of surrender. Those victories matter. Perhaps no one else noticed them, but I did. I delight in the quiet victories that happen inside your heart. The decision to forgive, the decision to keep praying, the decision to speak with kindness, the decision to trust me one more day. These are precious to me. Do not underestimate what I am accomplishing within you. A peaceful heart is a beautiful miracle. A gentle spirit is a beautiful blessing. A life that continues to trust me through every season shines brightly in this world. You have asked me to change many things around you, and I will continue to guide your path. But never forget that one of my greatest gifts is the person you are becoming. Every day you choose faith, your heart grows stronger. Every day you choose gratitude, your joy becomes deeper. Every day you choose hope, fear loses a little more of its hold. This transformation is taking place quietly. You may not notice it every day, but I do. Do not become discouraged by the pace. Flowers do not bloom all at once. The dawn does not arrive in a single instant. Light gently fills the sky until darkness quietly disappears. That is often how I work within your life. Steadily, patiently, faithfully. Allow yourself to grow without rushing the process. Do not pressure yourself to have every answer. You are not expected to know everything. You are simply invited to remain close to me. When questions arise, seek my wisdom. When your strength feels small, receive mine. When uncertainty returns, remember my promises. They have not changed. Neither have I. Continue to fill your heart with hope instead of fear. Choose words that bring life instead of discouragement. Let gratitude become part of your daily walk, not because every prayer has already been answered, but because you know the one who holds every answer. There is great peace in trusting me before you see the outcome. There is deep freedom in placing your future into my hands. I know what tomorrow holds. I know what next month will bring. I know every need that will arise before it ever reaches you. And I have already prepared the grace you will need. You do not have to walk into the future carrying anxiety. Walk into it carrying faith. Walk into it carrying peace. Walk into it remembering that I am already there. My love has never arrived late. My guidance has never failed. My promises have never been forgotten. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass in the time I have appointed. Until that day comes, continue walking beside me. Continue listening for my voice. Continue opening your heart each morning. Continue believing that I am leading you with perfect love. Stay close to me, my child. Let your heart remain quiet in my presence, and trust that every step you take with me is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. My beloved child, as these moments draw to a close, remember this truth above all else. You are not walking through life by yourself. You never have been, and you never will be. Every road you travel is known to me. Every decision you face is seen by me. Every prayer you whisper is heard by me. There is no part of your journey that escapes my loving care. When tomorrow arrives, do not greet it with fear. Greet it with faith. Wake each morning knowing that I am already before you. As you take your first step, I will be there. As you face each conversation, I will be there. As you carry each responsibility, I will be there. You do not need extraordinary strength for every season. You only need to remain close to me. I will provide the strength you need for each new day. Do not allow the uncertainty of tomorrow to steal the peace I have given you today. Live one day at a time. Receive one blessing at a time. Take one faithful step at a time. This is how I will continue to guide you. There will be moments when life feels clear. There will also be moments when questions remain unanswered. Do not let unanswered questions keep you from trusting my heart. Even when you cannot understand my ways, you can always trust my love. My love has never failed you. It never will. When your heart grows tired again, come back to me. When fear tries to return, come back to me. When you have something to celebrate, come back to me. When tears fill your eyes, come back to me. My presence will always be a place of peace for you. Do not believe the voice that tells you your best days are behind you. I am still writing your story. I am still opening doors. I am still restoring what has been broken. I am still leading you with wisdom and compassion. The work I have begun in your life is not finished. Every day I continue to shape you. Every day I continue to strengthen you. Every day I continue to prepare what is ahead. Walk into each new morning expecting my goodness, not because every day will be without challenges, but because no challenge will ever separate you from my presence. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep listening for my voice. Do not become distracted by the noise around you. Let my words remain close to your heart. Return to them whenever you feel weary. Return to them whenever you need direction. Return to them whenever you need peace. I will never grow tired of welcoming you into my presence. I will never stop listening to your prayers. I will never stop loving you. My hand will continue to guide you. My peace will continue to guard your heart. My love will continue to surround your life. Walk forward with confidence, my beloved child. Not because you know everything that lies ahead, but because you know the one who is leading you. I am your guide, today, tomorrow, and every day that follows. Rest in my presence. Trust my heart. Follow my voice. I will lead you safely, faithfully, and lovingly, one step at a time. Amen.